Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from Western Kentucky. We're back to continue our playthrough of XCom Chimera Squad, and we have a mission ahead of us. It's the hot tip we're going with. It's a first very difficult mission for us, and here's what it's about. Our contact at the Viper's Nest reports that an asset of interest has fallen into the hands of our opposition. If we recover it, we might be able to put it to use. So we're going to go for this asset of interest. In addition, out of this we'll gain an advanced scope, lower the unrest in the downtown district by 2, and gain 20 intel, which early on I'm thinking is very, very important. So let's get on in there and see what we're up against.
Sometimes we need to infiltrate hostile territory. This usually means we're after important contraband. Grab the contraband and get out. Do not stick around.
Grab and go is what we're looking at. Grab and go. Operation Serpent King. Nice that we have our own little serpent along on this with Torque. Hopefully he will be the king of this mission, this very difficult mission. We're going to have a couple of breaches, or different breach options, a grapple point and a door. We'll find out what order those are in because there's 2 different encounters. I'm not sure. When we see the projected breach options, I think there could be grapple point and door available on both encounters, or maybe one on one, one on the other. We'll find out how that works. I think we'll keep the med kits as they are. The breaching charge with blue blood, the trank rounds, we'll keep all that the way it is. Torque doesn't get any extras because he's got the tongue. Little tongue action will help him out. That's his extra perk. We also got our android that we just built here. Fire is along for the ride as a reinforcement. With that in mind, we do not want him to appear as a reinforcement because that means one of the 4 of us is down and out, and we don't want to have to need a reinforcement. Let's get out there and get going on the breach phase.
Spotted the contraband. Recover as able.
Well, I'm glad you've spotted it because I sure haven't. Here we are in breach mode, ready for anything. All units through this entrance get 50 dodge for the first round. Pinpoint, successful shots will crit. Reflex boost. I don't like these defensive ones. I want offensive perks. And then ready for anything, some more dodge. So the only good offensive one is right here. And that's a I can't even talk. Successful shot on enemies will crit. Let's see. Obviously we have Godmother here. She's the one we want to have crit. Of course her chance to hit might be a little less, but boy, if she does crit, she'll do the most damage. So we'll put you there, Godmother. We'll send Patchwork first as always. Dodge and defense, doesn't matter as much to me. We'll bring in Torque high up. So right now Torque is 3rd. I like the idea of Torque coming in 2nd. So let's do Torque 2nd. I like his tongue can get us out of a lot of trouble. And finally we'll have Blue Blood in at the back to pick up the pieces. All right, it's time for breach. Let's get going.
We're going in.
Don't bunch up.
Hey, don't bunch up. Let's see, what have we got here? We're looking at an alert android right up front, but we can probably take care of him with you, Patchwork. We've got an alert purifier farther back. I guess it's good that he's farther back. We're going to focus on the surprise. Well, the commando is probably the weakest, but we gotta take him out. Alerts, he's not aggressive, so the alerts don't bother me as much. So let's do some hurt on the commando to start it out. 3 whooping damage. Didn't do great. Oh, we got a turret too, so we got a couple mechanical enemies here to worry about. Oh, we don't want to do cover rush. We're going to fire, but what is the second enemy then? A surprised bruiser. feel like I can handle the turret with patchwork. So we're going to focus, even though it's less chances to get hit, we're going to focus on the bruiser with you. We have a surprise commando on this side who we can finish off, and probably that's... you're the one who is guaranteed a crit though. And of course it's not on the one we want. So the crit ends up going to waste. We got to at least hit obviously first on the commando. Commando's going to get crit and wiped out. I really don't need a crit on the alert android, but actually I guess we could. Just because we still have another turret to go after with patchwork. We might as well take our best shot, and with a crit we'll take this android out potentially. And we didn't take it out after all. Anyway, holy smokes. Choices are not working in our favor. We got an alert trooper. We got a surprise commando. Now we have the way to take him out, and we can take him out on a pretty dang good shot. Might as well take Lancer shot, right? And surprise commando is taken out. Is there anyone else? Let's just double check. Bruiser we missed on, so we don't have a chance to take him out. We have a very alert trooper right up close. And a very alert purifier, but I think we got to go with lowering the enemy count at this point. Plus he'll be subdued with the trank rounds, or should be, right?
Moving on target.
No, it doesn't look like that was a trank round if you ask me. He looks down and out. So maybe with the Lancer shot we don't get to use trank. Is that the way it is? Who do I have shot on? Who's the next one? We got the android and the turret up next, right? One after the other. This trooper's up close too. We have sight on the android. We have sight on the bruiser. Let's open our door, see if that gives me any more vision. In other words, can I see the turret? No, we cannot. We're going to save the we can do a jolt on the android, get rid of him. That means we're going to take a shot, but we're all in, other than the guys in the middle, other than Torque, we're in decent cover. So let's do this on the android and just get rid of him.
Melting hardware. Next time, just shoot.
Okay, Gremlin, you posing for a picture? Let's finish off the android. Let's go now. Okay. Now we got to take a shot from the turret. I can't even speak. Radial overwatch. I guess that's better than taking a hit any day. Now we've got several next. Who's next? The bruiser is next. What kind of a chance do you have against the bruiser with a tongue pull? It's only 65%, but I think it's a free action if I miss. Let's give it a go and see if we can't wrap up the bruiser. Come on, 65. Let's do the aim torque. Come on. Yeah. Oh, that's a big help. It was by no means a guarantee, but it was some kind of big help.
Don't struggle.
That's why we put you second, Torque. That's why we put you second. Godmother, we can get you up real close. And we got Overwatch on that turret, though. Whew. Question is, what have we got here? Oh, that's... we can make that explode, and that's probably not ideal. Let's see. What can we set up here? Can't get you into any real cover. We cannot get you into any proper cover, but I think the radial overwatch wouldn't be close enough if I came right here to get the trooper. Problem is I would have to have the turret taken out by next turn, which I could do with patchwork. So it would actually be okay. And then this purifier's way the heck back there. So it would be okay to stand in the open to get that point blank shot and see if we can't take out the trooper. Godmother, you're on the move. Only 68%. That's not what I was hoping for at this close a range. Now Scattershot can't go far enough to get back to that turret. So we're going to go with 68%. Not encouraging, is it? No chance for crit because he's in high cover. And then he's next to fire back. Do not like it. Do not like it. Can I say it again? Do not like it. Okay, take the hit. Talk about luck. The RNG gods are loving us today, aren't they? Now, you can get by Godmother. That's good she didn't block the door. Of course, by moving Blue Blood up here, we got a Purifier who'll be moving next. Why don't we keep you steady, keep you still? Yeah, the Trooper, because he's in full cover, is a hard one to hit. Why don't we work on who we can see? Start putting some damage on the turret. Now we're going to be able to take out the turret. Let's just use both our shots since it's less than ideal percentages. Coin flip. Can we hit on one of the coin flips? That's the game we're going to play. Yeah, he's unconscious with the tranq rounds. And now we can play the game of putting on, because I don't think Overwatch will really reach far enough for the Purifier in the back, and he's so far back from any of us. Let's just get some hurts started on this guy over here.
We move.
Okay, Purifier's moving up. Double move. Thank you, Mr. Purifier. Okay, Patchwork. It's time to move you out of your protection, give you line of sight on that turret. Time for a chain shot. And we want to do it on the turret. And it still picks up the Purifier. How convenient, how nice. Make it happen.
Blowing some fuses. As always.
So we got our first damage on the Purifier as we take out the turret. That leaves the Bruiser being crushed, so that's good. Everybody else can focus on the Purifier right now. Not a bad plan. Bruiser, we're going to keep the guy bound. Okay, that's one way to wrap up a Bruiser, even though we aren't sure exactly what he does, but I don't like the fact that he carries a shield and has a lot of hit points. Godmother, let's start getting in close. In fact, if we get 2 bashes in a row, that's not even guaranteed. Let's bring you up here for a we may have to forego the capture and get enough hurt. If you don't get a crit, you may just take him out, but if you don't get the crit, we can always subdue with Blue Blood. And we didn't get the crit. And Blue Blood, let's see if we can get you down here. We're just going to do the good old subdue.
You're under arrest.
You're under arrest. Shoo! We got lucky on that one. We put Godmother in a position to get hurt, and we just got lucky that there was a miss, or maybe the guy was stupid enough to go against... Uh-oh, look at that one. Enemies deal +1 damage during the breach, and we are likely to take damage. 6 enemies inside the room. The good feelings and the lucky feelings are over on this one. Closely watched. So if we got anybody who's aggressive in there, we know who we're focusing on this breach. I'm still gonna bring you in first, Patchwork, for any mechanical enemies. I like Torque second. I guess I just like this pattern, huh? I guess I just like this pattern. Okay. Time for the breach.
Ready
Let's
to
go. Where's my aggressive enemy? Right here. Oh, it's a turret of all things. Do I have any other robotic enemies in here? We got a trooper. Looking at, there is an android, so I have no problem. Let's focus fire on the turret so we aren't taking any shots against us. 82%, I don't mind. Not much damage though. We're going to need a lot more damage than that. 76% for you, Torque. Let's see if you can do better damage. Better. But we still need one more hit. And Godmother, that's you. Alpha Strike. We're doing your perk of Alpha Strike. You get to fire your shotgun during the breach, gain an initiative boost, and one bonus action on the first turn. So Alpha Strike, we're going to do Alpha Strike right here. Finish him off. Yeah, I love that explosion. Now we can start weakening somebody else of our choice. We have an alerted hitman. Now there's something new. We can use our Lancer shot on the breach so we can get a much better shot. We're going to start weakening down the hitman. He is alert. I don't know what an alerted hitman can do, but let's get a good shot on him. I don't like his amount of hit points. Nice, we got the damage parade going, and we scatter, and we don't take any extra hits on this one.
I have the target. Secure it and get out.
All right, Godmother moved up. We have a commando who's way in the back, so maybe we leave him for starters, and we focus on the android with patchwork. The android would come right after that, so let's focus on the android. Let's see if we can't reprogram a little android stuff going on over here. 79%, make it happen.
Overloading
Patchwork.
target.
Don't knock precision.
Yes, I think that's the good animation. We have hacked it. All right, we need all the help we can get on a very difficult, and we got one more action to follow up. Maybe if we have a hit on the hitman, can we get you over? That would take hit on 2 there. Well, the hitman's way down there, but let's, oh, it won't quite kill, but boy, it'll sure make him susceptible, and we'll do an extra little piece of damage down there. Chaining bolt on the hitman, because I don't think I could kill off this commando. Yeah, that we wouldn't be able to kill off the commando, so we're going against the hitman because some reason that name of hitman scares the heck out of me. We'll have to take a look and see what his abilities are when I have a chance in some downtime, but I don't want to get hit by a hitman. Chaining jolt, send it out.
Jolting the target.
Whittle him down.
The posing gremlin once again. There's the hitman down. We took a little tick of damage on the trooper.
We must advance.
I worry about this close-up shot. Oh, what's this? Commando's throwing smoke. Well, go ahead, throw your smoke. Have at it. Have at it. Now we've got some shrouded folks ahead of us. Who's going to be moving next? Trooper and Bruiser. Which trooper? The shrouded trooper. So maybe we focus some fire. Now the Bruiser, we can actually wrap up with torque, so I don't need to waste my shots on Bruiser. We got, oh, the hitman. Look at the hitman. He doesn't seem to be shrouded in smoke. So maybe the android will take a position over here and see if we can't finish the hitman. Because we can take out the Bruiser, then all we have to worry about is this trooper who's shrouded, and I don't trust the android to hit him. So let's take the android down here to thin the count. That also shrouds him. We have a target over here we can hit. Do some damage there. But we'll hold off. Our target is the hitman. Oh, he must be shrouded after all. He must be shrouded. Defense -30, or else he's just got better defense because he's a hitman. But I am flanking him. Not that I need a crit, I just need him to hit. Dang it. Commando's not a threat right away. Bruisers are going to be taken care of. Don't need to shoot there, so this is the only shot I got, 45%. Let's see if we can make it happen. The other option is to prime, try to do damage that way, running up to somebody, but we're going to take the shot. Oh, RNG, thank you. Okay, now I know what I want to do with you, Torque. I want to get you inside of the bruiser and wrap him up.
On the go.
A little tongue pull, and that's nice 100%. That's the percentages we like. Awesome. Bind up the bruiser. Don't let him bruise us. Give him some bruises of his own. Now we've got you, Godmother. You have an extra move because we used that perk. We can get you into this dashing area here. In fact, let's move you right here to get the product. That's a double move, a dash. It should allow us then to have an extra move, right? So let's dash right here, get what we're here for. Let's see if this perk works the way we hope. All right, one action still available. Let's pick it up, grab what's in the box. A secure case. Well, I'm sure we can open the secure case at our leisure, but we got what we came for. And we aren't done yet. We have to escape now. And look at this, reinforcements are now imminent. Right after Torque's next turn. So, you are not going to be able to run far enough to get out of here. I'm wondering, is that in the cloud? Are you going to be protected there in the shroud? We're going to give it a shot. And hopefully it'll help with your defense here, because otherwise this number 2 trooper that's shooting next is going to have a clear shot on you. Or who else do we got down? I think we have to take the cover. I don't trust the smoke over here. I just do not trust the smoke. Yeah, it doesn't look smoky enough to me. It ends right there. Look at that. Ends right there. So, Godmother, we're bringing you right here to try and gain some cover and still move you towards the exit. Hopefully the trooper is more interested in the android. Because he's shooting next. No, he's not. Where the heck is he going? Oh, taking a hit. Fortunately minor. And Bruiser can't move because he's bound. Now we got Blue Blood along, and I think we're going to work on an escape plan. Let's get you moved over here for a big hit on this trooper. Who potentially... So who do we got in the left over here? Actually, who's the bigger threat coming up? After Patchwork, we have this Commando, but he's kind of going to be way out there if I get a move on this trooper over here. Let's bring you in this cover right here, Blue Blood. Do I want to? I can actually move in a blue move here, take a shot on the trooper, and escape is what I'm thinking. And then the Commando is going to have its move. Unfortunately, it could flank Godmother. Now that I see that option. Of course, Patchwork can move and maybe not leave and still do a zap on the Commando. And then we have the droid and everybody else, but we're going to have the reinforcements to worry about. Jeez, so many choices, so many choices. Blue Blood, Blue Blood, Blue Blood. If you ever hit a shot here, we're going to put you right here.
Out.
Be careful.
What kind of a shot is it for Deadeye? That's your only chance to take him out. 82. Let's Deadeye this trooper. Come on, we didn't quite kill him though. Oh. Well, you're evacing. You're my first evac. I don't know if that's going to come back to haunt me. Actually, I could get out here. Then we'd have the Commando. Well, we have an android, and that Commando worries me though. But so does that trooper now that he's sitting there. When would Trooper 6 come up? He'd come up before we would have a chance to get out of here. I wouldn't be able to kill the commando anyway. Either way, what I don't see and what I have noticed that I haven't seen is she has the perk to scan a room, but I'm not seeing, I don't remember any icon down here for scanning the room, so I'm gonna have to figure out how that perk works. I don't even remember seeing it on a breach either. So we're gonna have to find out when we get to use that perk and take advantage of that, because having extra aim against our enemies sure would help, or would have helped on this mission. We've gotten lucky a couple times, but I think with you being injured, I think we gotta have Godmother take her chances. We'll have the commando bound here. If he's smart enough, maybe he'll take a shot against the android if we're lucky, right? Maybe. Let's evacuate. Now it's a commando. Oh, the hack is gone though. That's not good for Godmother. At least this missed, because I think the droid's about to hit. Oh, self-destruct. Oh, no, he's going to shoot though. And he missed too. Our messy play, or this difficult room, the RNG gods are helping us out of our situation. Let us release the bind and get Bruiser out of here now. And let's hope... oh, let's hope Godmother has the range to make it out, or we're going to be in a world of hurt. I wish there was a way to find out and click on her ahead of time and see her range. Let's release the bind. We can get a blue move here. Who is the biggest? 3 and 4 coming up, 5 and yeah. But you get to run. Let's hope you can get out of here. That's the kicker. A trooper. Maybe we'll just move you here. Take a shot and escape.
Needed the exercise.
Trying to figure out weapons and who's going to do the most hurt. We're going to go on the trooper, 84%, because we know we can kill him. And escape. We got reinforcements coming in. Oh my lord, thank goodness. But Godmother, you better have the mobility to get the hay out of here. Talk about close. We didn't pay for the mistakes. We got benefits from the RNG gods, and we are out of here. We did take a wound, but we got light wounds last time, and that didn't hurt us, so let's hope. We only, after all that though, captured 2, so we're going to have a 40% chance for extra intel. Phew! Let's not do some very difficults in a while, huh? Not until we get a little stronger. If we have that option. Back to the headquarters. Back to the base. And a new day. So we got our advanced scope. We only got the initial intel, so our 40% chance did not give us extra intel. Hostage rescue. So that icon is what it seems to show. It means that he was a hostage. So we got some extra bucks from that. So next time we see that icon, we'll make sure we rescue. So I could have moved next to the guy probably, kind of like in a terror mission, and rescued him earlier maybe. We'll have to remember that symbol for future. What is from the archives? The Tourism Council, expected to open March 1st, 2040. Visit downtown to take in City Hall, rebuilt to echo its pre-invasion specifications. Enjoy our combination skyway walking paths, which provide amazing views of Shaper's Lane, Ascension Tower, and the iconic Starport. Oh, and be sure to visit our brand new Memorial Museum. Oh good, our spec op has completed, so we'll have some more intel from that, so it doesn't hurt so bad that we didn't gain extra. Unrest in Switchyard has risen to 3. Unrest in Riverside is now up to 5. That is not good. Unrest in Downtown is down to 1. That is good. Let's take a look.
Sacred Coil is abducting humans for genetic experimentation. Those who survive are no longer themselves. This cannot continue. Find them, stop them, and get those people back.
Okay, Sacred Coil is abducting humans for genetic experimentation. Those who survive are no longer themselves. This cannot continue. Find them, stop them, and get those people back. So now we're getting more information. We're knowing exactly what they're doing now. We have an idle agent, so we got to figure out what to do there.
Mayor Nightingale, whose recent death still roils City 31. Thousands of citizens wish to pay their respects to our city's first freely elected mayor, said one attendee.
She got it, you know? It wasn't about making things better for me and mine. Hybrid, alien, human, she did her best for all of us.
The city council voted unanimously to hold elections within the month. Councilor Parada released the following statement.
Mayor Nightingale once said, "Governance does not need popular approval, but it requires the people's consent."
Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
Thank you, Celio Dash. Let's take a look at our first promotion, Anarchy and Unrest. We can see what that is. The spec op is complete. Gain of 60 intel, isn't that nice? We may just take a look at sending Verge out one more time, or we can take a break from a spec op and see if we can't get Verge in here and see what this would do. Increase our hit points by 2. What do I need more early game? I think early game we need as much as we can get over here, and I think I'm going to stay focused on another spec op and embed with 31 PD again to gain some more intel. That's what we're going to do. I like the idea of all this intel and getting units out and about in the city. Oh, select a unit, Verge. There we go. We did so well last time. Sucks having you out for 3 days, but hopefully somewhere along the line we'll gain a new soldier that'll help us out. That would be timely. We got a promotion. Promotion to rank. Toxic greeting. Let's see. Torque spits a blast of poison at a target. The enemy will remain poisoned for 2 turns. Now we're acting like a serpent. So we got poison spit. Very good. Very good. You look a little meaner now in the face now that you got your poison. There we go. We didn't read a bio on the last mission, so let's get in here. We've done patchwork. Let's get in here and take a peek at Blue Blood. He's from the U.S., only child of a teacher and a 3rd-generation police officer. He fled the initial attacks with his father, eventually sent to a relocation camp at 9 years of age. During the occupation, he relocated to City 31 with his family, apprenticed with his father's private detective agency, solving issues for an underserved portion of the city, gained a positive reputation, and learned the basics of investigative work. And during the War for Liberation, smuggled hundreds of people out of City 31 whom Advent had labeled as dissidents, only some of whom were actual resistance members. And that was around age 29. And then presently he joined 31 PD in its inception and served with distinction. And then he left 31 PD for the Reclamation Agency with the blessing of former 31 PD Commissioner Markham, deceased. His investigative background is an asset to Chimera Squad. So we kind of had a hint that he used to work as a police officer in City 31, but now we know for sure with his background. All right, what do we have left? Do we have anything left to build? The project is still in progress, so we got nothing there. Do we have any supplies we want to look at? New. We can get a new android. Well, no, we don't need another one right now. Med kits. We just got the same things ready over here. So I guess if our other android goes down in battle, that would be a disaster. If we have to lose an android, it means we're also hurt. Maybe we can pick up 145 credits. Maybe we can pick up one of these other little goodies to try it out. Tracer rounds increases aim. Maybe we pick up a flashbang to try it out. We have the ceasefire grenade. We already have a breach. Yeah, we're going to try a little flashbang action right here for 50. Disorients our targets in a large radius, and friendly units are unaffected. And that's all we're going to spend cash on. I want to keep as much in reserve as possible in case something else comes up. Let's take a look at our anarchy and unrest. Yeah, that we knew. And city map. Let's see what's coming up for the new day. We got new situations. So I think I have done. One thing I want to do is I can potentially spend some intel right off the bat here. Investigate a strange device, or save the intel and credits for and contact the scavenger market and see what we can pick up there. What do you think? Normally I'd want to let's hold off and getting we'll be able to get one more day away. Rescue the outspoken DJ. What's more important? Continuing with the story, because otherwise it's going to be max unrest if we don't react. Okay, we can gain 65 credits here with this strange device, but it lets a day go by. We can contact the scavenger market and unlock it to see what they have that might be of interest, or we can continue with the mission, and if we don't do it right away, it looks like one more tick of unrest. I think it's important to contact the scavenger market, and rather than build another field unit yet, let's contact the scavenger market and see what they have available, and then tomorrow we can add another. We can determine, did the scavenger market have enough for dollars or intel to buy, or do we need? We can make the determination if their stuff's good enough, or if we need to add another field team. So let's contact the scavenger market. I think we've done everything else we need to. It's going to advance a day. I got that warning before and just went right past it, but yes, I know now that it advances a day when we unlocked the scavenger market. City anarchy has risen to 1. Unrest in the switchyard has risen to 4. Now, are we able to go to the scavenger market?
Today, the City Council appointed Councilor Parada as Deputy Mayor until the upcoming elections. Councilor Vorthu expressed his displeasure after the session.
He opposed the bulk of Mayor Nightingale's policies. The new title won't change that.
The Deputy Mayor responded.
This is a trying time for us all. My goal is to keep the lights on until we elect a new mayor. No more, no less.
More as the story develops. Celio Dash reporting for Channel 37.
Thank you, Celio Dash. So this new mayor apparently opposed everything the former mayor did, so that means he's probably in opposition to us. So we got to keep moving. Modular weapons have completed. We have new supply items available, and we have the scavenger market open. So I'm most interested in this one because it's new.
Hello, Chimera Squad. I'm the proprietor of the Viper's Nest, a humble establishment in the fringe. As I'm sure you know, dangerous tech from the Advent days still turns up from time to time. The city pays well to anyone who turns it over, so I hire a network of scavengers to find this stuff. Oh, and I occasionally hear of opportunities that may interest you. If I do, I'll be in touch.
Okay, what is this? Small Illyrium cache. So it looks like to buy things on this market, it's not credits, it's intel. So that increases the importance to me of intel. We got a plasma grenade, we got a frag grenade. Is it worth? Is a plasma grenade worth it? Because the grenades go out, but there's a delay in how quickly they explode. But boy, oh boy, I'm not going to have many opportunities to pick this up, right? 75, it's not going to give me enough intel left over for another area of the city to get covered, though. 75, that leaves me with, 30 intel after this. So maybe I just start out with a reliable frag grenade, and then I'll still be able to... Now 55. So if I want another intel producing, or I can afford the 50 for another team out there. I'm gonna get an upgrade with a frag grenade, and right or wrong, that's what I've done. So what we're gonna do is we still have the ability to go out to the city map. And it's not the field team I'm going to want, but we can at least afford the field team that gives us credits. I ideally would have wanted the one that gives us intel, but that's 65, so we're a little bit shy. So I'm just going to get the one we can get. We'll put it over here where we have some high unrest to see if that'll work to our benefit down the road in the future, and we're going to purchase the finance. Okay, we have the coverage there. Let's get back into modular weapons and see what's available for us. Now we have a scope. Rewards. We can work on enhanced weapons. Wow, weapon optics. We already have a laser sight or a scope, whatever we got from the last, so that's not a priority. Enhanced assault rifles, enhanced submachine guns, enhanced shotguns. But the way we've been taking hits as these things increase, I'm kind of thinking that we need a little armor to get unlocked so we can make those choices. So let's not enough Illyrium though. We need 25, so I can't afford the ones I want to be able to do. I can't do. I can afford that, so I have to temporarily not have a project going because I really don't need them right now, don't want them right now, and we're gonna have to waste some production because I don't have the Illyrium. Dang it. Yep, I know that. We got our spec ops. Let's see, anarchy and unrest. We're aware of all this. New supply items. What do we have? Oh, here we do have some things that might help with an expanded magazine, a stock, missed shots deal damage, and an auto loader. First reload does not cost an action. Do we need guaranteed hits and guaranteed damage with a stock? And what is the cost? 55, 60. Stock seems to have the best value here. We haven't been running in yet to too many issues with reloading yet. We could afford the expanded magazine. We could afford an expanded magazine and an auto loader, but not a stock and something else. We're going to go with the automatic hit. And assembly is idle, but we're going to go in and get ready for our next action. We have anarchy and emergency. Let's see what
Chimera
that looks
Squad.
like.
The City Council asked me to contact you directly about a sensitive matter. The simple fact is that 3-1 PD is unequipped to deal with certain emergency situations. We've hired mercenaries in the past, but the results have been adequate at best. Mayor Nightingale assured us you were here to protect City 31 from harm. So prove it. I want you on call for emergencies that require your unique skill set. The City Council will be watching.
Anarchy, very difficult. Oh, lovely. It'll reduce the unrest. Unrest in this district has reached a boiling point. Unknown hostiles are openly fighting in the streets. We must intervene as soon as possible to restore civil order. We have a lost and found mission. If we don't do this, that really picks up big. And of course, we're going to have to do the rescue outspoken
Chimera
DJ,
Squad.
I think.
I'm Commissioner Maloof of 3-1 PD. To be blunt, I don't give a Chryslet's ass about the politics. I'm glad you're in the city. 3-1 PD was stretched thin before the mayor's death. There are gaps to fill, and that's where you come in. When your agents can handle a situation better than my officers, I'll send the details your way. If the city council has a problem with that, I'll take the heat. They can't afford to fire me. I look forward to working with you.
Commissioner Maloof. Not even going to say hello?
Blue blood, is it now? Couldn't hack into 3-1 PD, so you had to fail upward?
You know how it is, Halia. I always pick the easy path.
The department is happy to see one of its own back in town.
Good to be back. We'll do right by you, Commissioner.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Okay, this one's difficult. So this one's a little better. It will give us 50 intel, which I like the idea of, and reduce unrest. Word of an abandoned tech cache wasn't just rumors. Unknown hostiles are already on the scene. Prepare yourselves for a firefight. So yeah, the typical XCOM, you can't do everything you want to do. We're going to have to continue the mission at this point, because otherwise unrest is we're going to have 2 anarchy districts. So it's going to reduce the unrest. It is very difficult, however. A local radio station claims to have connected the dots on Sacred Coil's human abductions. Sacred Coil isn't happy, and they're sending a team to express their displeasure. Get the DJ out of there and find out what he knows. 30 credits and reduce the unrest. So folks, this is where we're going to leave off on our adventure, and join me next time. This is ZigZagZog signing off from Western Kentucky. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed before or listened to me before, subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you.